Well, hello there. Carol Dockum here with Beautiful Faces Going Places Women's Success Network. I am so excited today because we are gearing up here for a very special power hour called Global Connections. I'm excited to introduce to you your host today, the fabulous Morgan Hamer. Um, Morgan is our Diamond Club member and global ambassador. Morgan is the owner broker of New Leaf Brokerage in Charleston, North Carolina. She is also the manifesting mentor, energized entrepreneur, and speaker. And as our global ambassador for Beautiful Faces Going Places Women's Success Network, Morgan will be leading our Global Connections online virtual networking events, connecting, empowering, and inspiring women entrepreneurs nationally, locally, and globally. Thank you so much for joining us here today to expand your network, your visibility, and expand your market reach. Together, we are opening doors to new opportunities and we'll be building powerful global connections that will elevate your business to the next level. Please help me welcome the fabulous Morgan Hamer. Morgan, take it away.
Thank you so much for the intro, Carol. And I'm so happy to see everyone, especially now that spring has sprung. I feel like I'm best life Barbie again. Come out of hibernation. And one of the things that lights me up as much as sunshine is your beautiful faces. So before we jump in, I just want to highlight that this isn't your normal networking group. I try to really create something where we get to truly know each other and have an opportunity to send referrals or potentially collaborate or work together in a way that's more meaningful than just the average elevator pitch. This is who I am. This is what I do. So, before we jump in, I just want to explain what we're going to do differently today. This isn't just another round of introductions. This is an opportunity to really stand out and actually resonate with the women in this room. Because what happens in most networking spaces is we default to our titles, our credentials, and our little polished elevator pitches. And those things are fine, but they don't really stick. So, what does stick is clarity, it's specificity, it's enthusiasm. And today is about getting clear on who you actually serve, not in a generic way, but in a way that makes someone in the room think, oh my gosh, I know exactly who you need to meet, or shut up and take my money. So, when we can clearly articulate who you help, what she's going through, and why you genuinely care about serving her, you're going to really shine. And it's not because you're louder or more polished and professional or more qualified, it's because you're real. So, and from the manifesting perspective, the universe and people respond to clarity, and opportunities respond to clarity, referrals respond to clarity. So when you're vague, people don't know when to send people your way. But when you're specific, they can spot your person in the wild. And the thing is, people remember you based on how you make them feel. If your story is passionate, it's going to resonate. If we can feel your excitement about the transformation you create, we're going to want to send you business, not because you've convinced us or proved yourself to us, but because we really feel it. And so today is about helping you get clearer and more specific and more authentic so that we can leave this call and the women here can know exactly who you are, who to send your way, and when and why to refer you. So we're going to start. I'm going to give everyone 5 minutes. And today is not about telling us what you do. I don't want to hear the elevator pitch. It's about helping us understand who you serve, who you're here for. Because people don't care about your job title. They're going to send you referrals based on moments, memories, feelings, emotions. They're going to refer business to women that they recognize. So, 5 minutes. I want you to finish this sentence in as much detail as possible. The person who needs me right now is, and I want you to describe what she's struggling with, but maybe not addressing, or what your ideal client maybe secretly desires, what keeps her up at night, how she feels before she's working with you so that she knows she needs to work with you, how she feels after that transformation that she's craving. I want you to make her as real as possible and really get clear on that target client. What are the specific problems she has? What are her specific solutions she's seeking? So then we can share it with each other and really get to keep each one of us, get that clarity of who we serve, and be able to keep each person in this room front of mind if we know of anyone who might be a good fit, or so we can keep you in mind for the future. So I will give us until 12:18. Once again, the prompt is: the person who needs me most right now is. All right. So I time is up. Come on back if you have gotten a little distracted. Um, let's see. Okay. So moving forward, each one of us is going to have 3 minutes to describe our desired client in detail to the group. And we are going to have a couple minutes for the group to chime in the chat and say what you heard, because it's really important that as you're communicating to us who your ideal client is and how you serve them, that we really get a true grasp of what you've just said. Because if you haven't noticed in networking rooms, sometimes you think you've articulated yourself correctly or represented yourself correctly, but really people didn't quite hear it correctly. So this gives us an opportunity to mirror back what we've heard so that you can fine tune your message a little bit more, and so that we can be sure to once again keep you front of mind. So each one of you is going to go share what you just wrote and a little bit about what you do. You'll have 3 minutes. The group's going to reflect back to you. Okay, I'm going to send you this kind of person your way when they have this problem. Or I just heard you say that the client you serve is XYZ. And then we'll have a minute to look through those and fine tune those again. And also, I encourage you to put your contact information in the chat at the end of the call. You'll be able to go to the chat, and then there's a 3 dots in the corner where you can download the transcript of the chat from the call, and then go back in and connect with anyone who stood out with you. One of the greatest values of attending a networking group is not the hour in the networking group. It's about the one-on-ones that you set up after the call. And I know almost everyone on this call today, and I can say that every single person in this room is worth connecting with for a one-on-one. There's so many opportunities that can come from these amazing women. So, is there anyone that would like to get started? Otherwise, I'm just going to start with who I see on the screen. All right, no volunteers. That means I'm putting Carol on the spot.
Okay, let's see here. Let me just, there we go. Okay, so I loved how you kick this off, Morgan, with the universe responds to clarity. And when you are specific, clearer, and authentic, I think that drives those individuals to us, right? When we're clear about the person that we're serving. So the person who needs me right now is a woman in business struggling to get paying clients or customers. She's open for business, but nobody knows about her. She is passionate about what she has to offer, meaning she loves, loves, loves what she does. And the transformation products, services that she has to offer, but her register is not ringing. She is struggling. She's challenged in her business as a solopreneur primarily. She feels alone, and she's looking for community, a support network, so that she doesn't have to do this all alone. And a support network. She's looking for a support network that is filled with other amazing women entrepreneurs that have the resources, the answers, the direction to point her in, and quickly. That's it.
All right, so tell us how you serve her.
How do I serve her? By this beautiful Faces Going Places Women's Success Network. It is a platform for women in business to plug into, right? We have the speakers, trainers, coaches, and experts ready to provide direction and solutions and answers to questions, because we don't have all the answers as a solopreneur. I know I certainly don't. We need the marketing experts, social media, finance, budgeting. I mean, all the different hats that we wear. We are so overwhelmed sometimes and challenged. and it's not necessary. So, and I do believe through the network and the community, as we host all these super cool events for women to connect, you're gaining visibility as well, so that you can be seen, be heard, be found, and directing traffic to you as a woman in business, woman entrepreneur.
All right, so you got one more minute if you want to share any more details about Beautiful Faces going places or your retreats or anything like that.
Oh, you're awesome. Yeah, so visit beautifulfacesgoingplaces.com. We are a membership community, just like joining your local chamber of commerce. You can join beautifulfacesgoingplaces.com, be listed in our business directory, get a social media splash. It is all about visibility. As I mentioned, if you can have the most wonderful, whether it's a brick and mortar or a service provider, coaching, consulting, but if nobody knows about you, it's not going to move the needle, right? You're not going to grow your business. So yes, and yes, our next Vision to Success retreat is actually going to be in the Amalfi Coast. So we're heading to Ischia, Positano, Amalfi, and that is going to be October 10th through the 17th. Details will be coming soon, and you're all welcome to come and join us. So it's going to be an amazing, wonderful experience, living the life of La Dolce Vita in the Amalfi Coast. So
amazing.
yeah.
Well, be sure to drop all of this in the chat. And now I want everyone to take a moment to reflect back who Carol's ideal clients are, so we can make sure. I think you were crystal clear, but I just want to make sure everyone really fully wraps their mind around the women that we need to send your way. So if everyone will just drop in the chat what you think or what you heard from Carol, just so we can make sure that this really sinks in. All right.
I can't chat right now, so I'm gonna just chime in and do this verbally, if that's okay.
Okay.
I heard that she helps entrepreneurs, in particular women entrepreneurs who feel like they're doing it all alone and don't have the support system and are looking for community and support and help getting seen. They're very passionate about what they've created and or do or provide, and they just need people to know that, hey, I exist and this is what I do, and I can help people. And I thought you were very clear, Carol.
I love Janessa's response. She said, someone who is ambitious but stuck in the entrepreneurial world and wants to grow, and Italy.
Oh, I love that. Let's go.
Perfect.
Thank you, Janessa.
All right. So, Carol, what you're seeing as the response, is that accurate? Oops, you're muted.
Yes, it is. I can't thank you ladies enough.
Okay. So up next, I have Kirsten.
Let's see here.
Okay. Let's see. The person who needs me most right now is that person who has either gotten or considered Botox and or fillers, but doesn't want to pay the expensive cost of that, has a fear of needles, pain, and injections, fears complications or bad results, and prefers a more natural plant-based option, has concerns about safety, side effects, and long-term effects. Also, someone who wants to regain their youthful appearance, but wants to look fresh and not frozen, and someone who's ready for a transformation that looks and feels natural and most like themselves.
Awesome. So tell us how you solve this problem. How do you serve this client?
I serve this client by introducing them to a new product to the market that's an alternative to Botox and fillers. It's a topical elixir that provides the same results. You apply it twice a day, and over time, the effects are compounded, and you look much younger than you did when you began. The ingredients in this product train your skin to plump and fill itself, and the ingredients increase your collagen production by almost 1,300%. So I'm able to serve these people by actually providing a true transformation over 90 days plus.
Amazing. And how do we get this product?
You go to my website or contact me and I will help you place an order online.
All right. Well, be sure to drop your contacts and links in this chat. And I will give everyone a moment to reflect back what we just heard from you.
Oops.
Oh, there's your name. Got that.
Yeah, I hit return before I meant to.
How's this feedback looking, Kirsten?
Yeah, I like where Simi said simple product because I'm glad that came across because that's one of the things that's fantastic about it. It's just, one product that provides these amazing results.
Yeah, I'm sitting, the girl in the room with me, she is anti-Botox. So what did you hear from that?
Yeah, when you said natural, or when you said the person you're looking for wants a more natural or holistic approach, I was like all ears because you were definitely speaking to me.
Mhm.
Yeah, my thing with Botox isn't that I'm against it. I just have heard you have to do it forever. So the fact that you only have to use your product for 90 days, or maybe it's more long term, but you get results after 90 days. I really
Mhm.
related to what you said, and I feel like I would be your ideal client, and you definitely sold me.
I love that. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, and did you want to comment? Did anybody else want to chime in with anything, or does everyone feel like you got a good grasp on who to send Kirsten's way? Cool.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to learn more about this.
Happy to share.
Yeah. Okay, Teresa, I have you up next. I, if you're not available, I can move. All right. I'm just gonna give somebody else an opportunity just in case Teresa isn't able to hop on right now. Janessa, I have you up next.
Hi, how are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, so the person who needs me most right now is someone, either a business owner or an investor, or someone in commercial real estate, or someone that's looking ready to make a move, but maybe either overwhelmed by the process or they don't really know what to do. So maybe they want to buy a commercial property that's a smart investment, or sell one, or lease some new space, or move their business. But there's so many different the details and stuff to navigate. So from property valuations and like negotiating terms and contracts and stuff. So that's where I can step in and help clients through all of those details to help make it clear and making the right decisions and evaluating all the properties and, working with owners and bringing that to clients.
Awesome. And then also, you're able to connect with or help connect business owners if they're looking to sell businesses too, right? Like you're able to connect them to a good business broker if that's the path that they're wanting to go.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
Within the business world as well too. So
All right. And what business are you with? How do you serve these clients?
I'm with New Leaf Brokerage, and I do commercial real estate and business brokerage.
Awesome. So, I just want to give you a little bit more time to give more details since you have another minute on the clock. So what kind of business owners do you serve? Specifically, I feel like this group maybe would be more in the leasing side if somebody is wanting like an office or a retail space to lease. Can you explain a little bit how you can help them there?
Yeah, absolutely. Like if you're a business owner, like I love working with business, like women business owners too, which is so wonderful. But like I can help identify properties, like if you're looking to lease space for like a new business or you're looking to move like your space, like in retail space, I can just look for your, help with your goals and stuff, and help find a new space for you to lease out as a business owner or as a seller, just kind of develop that strategy as needed.
All right. So everybody, I want you to chime in what you just heard from Janessa. Who should we send her way? Oh, Janessa, don't forget to drop your contact in the chat as well.
Oh, thank you very much for the reminder.
All right. Does anybody else? Oh, I see Carol. Awesome. Janessa, are what people are responding, is that representative?
Yes, thank you. Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay. Teresa, are you on the call? Are you here?
I am here. Did I take
All right.
myself? Oh, yep, there I am. So we're not judging hair today or anything like that, right? I'm still outside with my Dakota.
No
And
judgment.
right, no
I
judgment.
love, I love
I'm
it.
I'm glad it stopped raining. Yeah, thank you.
My hair is super crazy today because of the weather and the rain.
Yeah, and we're just going with it. And I'm glad that it's not raining for the hot minute, that we can be out here. But yeah, I was in a meeting earlier, so the timing wise of getting home didn't work out as smoothly as I was. And I did have the thought, like, this is crazy. It's not fair to you guys. I should just get off the call.
You're
And so I'm
fine.
kind of proud of myself for staying showed up.
Well, just to keep the pace with the time, I want to
Yes.
make sure everybody has a chance.
Thank you. And I loved the prompt. I loved the way you were like, what does she think? What keeps her up at night? What is she thinking about? So I am a life coach. My business is Lighter Life Coach, and the person I help is usually women that are just stressed out about life. They're overwhelmed. They're frustrated. They want to make changes, but aren't really sure how to do that or where to start. They think that life could be smoother or easier. And again, they don't know how to do that. They, because my niche is health and weight loss for women, they might be wanting to lose weight and don't know where to start, or think that they can't do anything because they're already so overwhelmed. Like, how do you fit one more thing in your day? How do you, or they don't like to exercise, or sorry, little spinny there. What else is their problem? Like, what other solutions do they want in life? They might have a general sense of unhappiness, or a lack of joy in their life, and not know how to reignite it. They might feel like that little light inside of them has kind of been snuffed out and is smoldering, and they'd like to feel a little bit more alive about things in their life.
And how do you solve these problems? What does working with Teresa look like?
I solve these problems by coaching them in a very powerful yet kind and judgment-free space that helps them understand where their thoughts are keeping them from getting the results that they want, that are how they're feeling about things, that it's possible to change, and show them how they can change to live life that's calm, to get the results they want to be accomplished, to have more fun and joy in their life. So that, so what else? That's like asking difficult questions, pointing out their limiting beliefs that they don't even realize they have. Yeah, asking the questions and listening to what their thoughts really are, and then guiding them through a process that can be like, hey, have you, could you think of that in a different way? Could you, so it's more mental and emotional health.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to give everyone the chance to put in the chat, what did you hear? Who are we sending Teresa's way to make sure that we are clear? Oh, Teresa, make sure to put your info in the chat. But you don't have
I
to.
will. I'm not seeing anything in the chat, but maybe I'm just waiting for people. There we are. I'm just waiting for people to finish typing.
I'm a slow typer.
Do you see the responses now, Teresa? Okay.
Yes. Thank you. Let's see. Okay. Women stressed, overwhelmed. I like that word ease. Thank you for that.
Did we miss anything?
I'm a slow reader, so
Okay.
um yeah, I think it looks good. I'm excited. Thank you guys. If you had, were there questions or any place where I wasn't clear?
What you said, I have like a person in mind, like you described it so well that I immediately knew of someone to connect
Oh,
with. So,
that's exciting. Thank you.
and I've heard your like what you offer before, but I don't know the way you articulated it this time around. It really like I was like I know exactly somebody. So, good
I
job.
think that was the prompt. I think this prompt gives me, I mean, and I think I've heard stuff like it before, but the way you said it really had me thinking. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. So don't forget to put your info in the chat before this call's over.
Okay, I'll do that now. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Simi, is that how we pronounce your name? Oh, hold on
That's
one
right.
second. I saw Kirsten raise her hand.
Okay, no worries.
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't add it in the chat because I'm a slow typer, but I just wanted to say too, I was thinking that it might be helpful to share in addition, and maybe I missed this because I was trying to take some notes in addition to listening to you, but maybe share some of the tools that you might use when you're working with people. Like, do you have, a virtual workshop that you do with people or a workbook you go through with them or recommended books or things like that, like the tools that maybe you use with people in addition to your one-on-one with them,
Okay, thank
because
you.
those are things I would look for too, like what can I be doing outside of my one-on-one work with you? Are there tools that you give me to use outside of that?
Okay, I appreciate that because I personally have a fear that obviously I project onto my clients that if they're already stressed and overwhelmed, they don't want more outside work, was my
That's a
thought.
good point.
So I really appreciate your feedback on that. And I mean, it can always be optional, right? So
Yes.
finding ways around that. Okay, thank you.
All right, Simi.
I will turn my camera on for you guys. I want you to see my face. I am new to this group, so thank you guys for having me. My name is Simi, and I'm in the preventative health space. And I just want to acknowledge that the prompt that you kind of encouraged put out there, I like because normally when I'm networking is just talking about, like you said, what we do and who we're looking for, and it kind of gets repetitive after a while and like doesn't clarify things. So I love that. Thank you for doing that. The person who needs me most right now, someone who's struggling with metabolic health issues like insulin resistance, brain fog, low energy, high blood pressure, weight issues, even PCOS or any other metabolic health issues. Um, Even someone who's just struggling to get through their day with too many energy crashes and so much fatigue. Like I personally used to struggle with fatigue, where in the middle of the day I would need a nap on my couch just to like regain some energy back, even if it's like a 30-minute nap. So I used to go through the day with like 4 to 5 coffees. And with coffees, you get that jittery feeling that crashes. It gives you temporary energy, but it doesn't last throughout the day. So someone who's seeking for a natural solution to feel better overall and have her energy back. Someone who's looking for a clean and natural way to get off their metabolic health medications. For example, my mother-in-law had diabetes for 23 plus years, and she's now, like, after 6 months of using these products, she's gotten off all her diabetes medication. So that's where I kind of came into this space, is because I want to help other people as well. So to see that change was like I want to say like heart filling for me because she had tried so many like meal replacements and things like that that just didn't work for her. So someone who's generally like genuinely looking to improve their overall health, I would say, is someone who's gonna need this.
Is
And
this for women specifically?
no, it's not specifically for women.
Okay.
Because I'm in the business, I like to help women that are struggling with like PCOS and are not comfortable with like, oversharing with like certain individuals. Um, so not just for women, it works for both men and women. So
And
yeah,
tell
that's
us a
what I
little bit
do.
about your solution. What is it how do you solve these problems?
So it's a natural product. It comes in a kit. One is a purified yerba mate extract, which helps with intermittent fasting, your cravings throughout the day, your low energy, and it gives you clean energy. It's purified, it's backed by science, and I personally use it as a replacement for coffee. Like I was such a coffee lover. I would wake up first thing in the morning, reach for my first cup of coffee, like before even talking to my husband, like don't talk to me, I need my coffee. And now I've been using this for almost 2 years and I don't really drink coffee anymore. Sometimes I'll drink it here and there, like after a meal with my lunch as like a dessert, but not as an energy like thing for it now. And the second product is a fiber matrix, which is 7 different types of soluble fibers, plant nutrients, vitamins, and minerals that help you slow down your sugar absorption in the bloodstream. So it helps you keep like after meals, like sometimes we get sleepy and
Okay,
like
I'm sorry, I have to cut you off to make time for everyone.
okay,
So
no worries.
if
Yeah.
you wouldn't mind dropping your information and any more details you want to share in the chat, just so everybody
Yeah,
has
of
time.
course. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you.
Sorry.
No, 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 not a problem at all. Thank you so much.
So everyone, you know what to do now.
Thank you, Simi. I just posted what I heard, the feedback. So thank you so much.
Okay, Simi, do you see the messages in the chat? Do these look accurate?
Yeah, it looks pretty accurate. Yes. Thank you guys. I appreciate that.
Awesome. And please put your info in there.
I will.
Awesome. Jane, I have you up next.
Hello, everyone. I'm new, so I'm gonna try my best to give all the information that I wanted to share. So the people, hold on, let me go back to the prompt real quick. Um,
Who needs your services most right now?
So the people that who needs my service right now is people that have problem with the event space that looks empty or plain. The people that feels like the guests don't know where to take photos. The event doesn't feel special enough. The clients don't know how to decorate. Clients wants a theme but don't know how to execute it. The problem also that event photos look basic and the clients wants convenience.
All
So
right.
go ahead.
And what kind of events specifically do you help with?
I do photo booth rentals, and also I do have decoration for baby shower, weddings, um, graduation party, or corporate things like that.
And where do you serve your clients? And is there a specific region?
I travel around in Dayton, Cincinnati, and Columbus.
Awesome.
And I would love to give Jane a shout out. I believe this may be her first online networking event. She is one of our newest business members here at beautifulfacesgoingplaces.com. And she actually created the entire backdrop of our International Women's Day celebration event, which was off the charts. And she really elevated the space with her balloon artistry. And she is so amazing to work with. So thank you, Jane, for joining us today.
I can vouch for all of that because I was there and it looked amazing and I was so impressed. I loved it. Thank you.
Jane, please be sure to put your contact information and website in the chat.
And I would love for you ladies to pop on our Facebook page, Beautiful Faces Going Places, and you can see all of her work and all the fabulous ladies that were there to celebrate Women's Day with us. So it was awesome.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right. So everybody, once again, drop in the chat. What did you hear from Jane? Who is she serving? All right, Jane. Are we getting a good grasp of your ideal clients?
Yes, it is. Thank you so much.
Awesome. And welcome to the group. I'd love to see you back.
Will do, will do.
Okay, so last but not least, we have Zella, who's in the room with me. She tried to join the call and elsewhere, and it was disruptive. So I'm just gonna share the screen. Okay.
Tell me the prompt.
Who do you serve? Who needs your services most right now?
Who needs my services most right now? A mom of 2 kids, one boy, 6 years old, one girl, 4 years old, who has a demanding career or business, and a husband that takes care of the kids but isn't always present the way that she wished he was. She values a holistic lifestyle and prioritizes health and wellness. Before kids, she had so much free time and used it to experience spiritual growth. Right now, she feels disconnected from herself and overwhelmed with the day-to-day. Unconsciously, she wants to be held and supported, and doesn't know how to communicate that. So instead, she keeps overgiving and supporting everyone else. Her family wants to travel to Charleston, South Carolina for the week. And of course, the planning is falling on her. And that's when she discovers Zen House. What's the next question?
Okay, and how do you serve this client? How do you solve this overwhelmed mom's problems of getting a great vacation in Charleston?
Okay, so Zen House Charleston is my company, and we create experiences for families who are vacationing to Charleston. You can think of us like a house manager, a nanny, and a travel planner in one. We take care of the grocery shopping, childcare. We do kids yoga, mindfulness activities, reservations, chefs. So we partner with property managers and local Airbnbs. And once they book their accommodation, that's where we take over and we take care of everything else.
All right. And so what does it look like to have an experience with Zen House? How does it start? What does the process look like?
Okay, so you'll go to my website. You'll see that we do have different set packages. So we can provide experiences for the entire vacation, which is ideal to support the entire family. So there's week-long packages on there, and they provide, the packages represent different tiers. So depending on how much support you need, you'll pick your package, you'll book, and then I'll contact you. We'll have a Zoom call. I'll get to know you and your family. And was that my alarm? No, okay. I'll get to know you and your family, and I'll suggest different activities and kind of go with you, and we'll create a game plan for your entire vacation. I'll be on call that entire week to support you. We do childcare, as I said. So like one package is the oh gosh, it's the vacation morning reset. So we give the parents an opportunity to sleep in. We come in the morning, we make the coffee, we make the breakfast with the kids, and then we get them out of the house, do some mindfulness, some activities, and bring them back. And that way the parents have had 3 hours to sleep in or just spend time relaxing.
Awesome. Okay, everyone, who do we need to send to Zella to have a very zen vacation in Charleston?
Everybody.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I also support women in business.
Me.
Out.
Yeah, what's that website again?
ZenHouseCharleston.com is how you can find it.
What I'm sorry, I'm like, it would take me too long to type in the chat, but like, what an amazing concept and how well done. Like, it really sounds so personalized.
Yes, I appreciate that feedback, because that's my goal. Like, I want to work with less clients and just have more of like have an experience where I can really hold them. Yeah, thank you.
Can I ask a question? Oh, yeah, Chris has a question too. Sorry. How many people can you accommodate in the house?
That's a great question. So that is something, I'm pretty new in business. That is something that I'm trying to figure out. So as far as like kids are concerned, I think the ideal age is going to be like 2 or 3. And then 3 kids is what I have on the website per person per package. So if they had more than 3 kids, then I would need to send out 2 adults to Zen House employees. Yeah.
Do you
So
only have, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, sorry, age 2 to 3 to what?
Really, it could be up to 14. Probably after 14, the kids don't want to be watched or do games. But as far as like the health and wellness part, we do, like, I'm a yoga teacher and I'm also trained in kids yoga. So we offer that as well. We have yoga therapists here. I have a whole list of vendors. So maybe the childcare piece for the 15-year-old wouldn't necessarily apply, but there's lots of other experiences and activities that we can coordinate for them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I know we're going a little over. So if you all need to hop off, go for it. I dropped Zella's contact in the chat, but I did want to take a moment to share my my women who I'm serving. Once again, if you don't want to stay, you're not going to hurt my feelings, but if you want to stick around, I'm going to hop on real fast and share my desired client, or who needs me the most right now. She is a passionate entrepreneur who has a soul called business. She knows she's meant to accomplish so many things and build a really big life, but she's feeling a little stuck, unsupported, or overwhelmed. She stays up at night trying to figure out how to accomplish all of her big goals, how she's going to make more money without compromising her well-being, and how she's going to show up more authentically and really magnetize the clients and the income that she really knows she's capable of having. So she's also craving community and collaboration, but she doesn't really know how to find her people. I'm Morgan, the manifesting mentor, and I work with women one-on-one in group online programs. And then I also host retreats to really help women learn how to have it all and without having to do it all or be it all. I'm very passionate about teaching an aligned approach to success that doesn't require you to do all the things and be all the things, and instead to learn how to attract and align with abundance with ease. So I just was really excited to be on this call today because I am officially launching my first retreat in Charleston. I last year was able to manifest my dream retreat property in Charleston, South Carolina. And this first retreat that I'm hosting is coming up at the beginning of June, and it is 4 nights. It is going to include some fun experiences and excursions. It's going to have some amazing women who are very much entrepreneurs, just total badasses all around. And we're going to come together to really empower each other and create a transformation, a mid-year reset, so that we can make sure that we crush the rest of 2026 and really stay on track to make our goals, and also really embody the luxury that and the opulence that is in the air in Charleston. So it's a very beautiful city. We'll have some beach time, we'll have some exploring time, we'll have some masterminding time, and it's just going to be a really beautiful, fun experience. So I am going to drop the link in the chat. But before you all hop off, I also once again want to encourage you to click the 3 dots on the top right corner of the chat screen. If you press save chat, then you're able to save this transcript. And I highly encourage you to go back and set up one-on-ones with everybody on this call. These women are such badasses, and you all will truly be better off for knowing each other. And yeah, I'm really excited to learn a little bit more about each of your businesses, and also send some business your way, because each one of you has said something that I'm like, oh my gosh, I really do know someone who could benefit working with you. So once again, I encourage you all too, if somebody did say something on this call where you're like, yep, I know the person, make that intro. This is how this creates a ripple effect where they're like, oh, Kristen just sent me business. Let me see who I can send her way. And then next thing you know, you're creating momentum and a relationship that will last a long time. So thank you all for being here. I'm so happy to see all of your beautiful faces. And we are here the second Wednesday of the month at noon on Zoom. And I encourage you to come back. I also encourage you to connect with Carol. Beautiful Faces Going Places is an incredible organization. And if you are a woman in business, it is something worth considering.
All right. Oops, here we go. I'll just top in April 8th. All right. Thank you all for joining us here today. Our next Global Connections will be on Wednesday, April 8th. We'd love to see all of your beautiful faces on April 8th. It's so important to be consistent and keep showing up, okay? That way we can actually build true, authentic relationships online and share our businesses. It's a great way to leverage technology. Love you all. Take care, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.